CC.
Hello.
So family over here, please, the starting point of the tour. Yes, after a couple of shots. I'll be singing for you.
That's the way here?
Yes, this is the starting point of the tour.
Okay.
So family, welcome to Casa Brugal. My name is Placido. I'm going to be your tour guide here in the factory, and I will give you all the information concerning the rum production, distillation process, and of course how we age our rum in Brugal. Now, as you know, family, in here what we do is produce rum. So, we have some safety standards that we need to follow. For example, smoking is not allowed. We have an area for smokes, and it's actually in front of the shop. We have working hours right now, so you may find some wet floor around the area. So always be careful where you tread. And of course, going up or down the stairs, always use a handrail. For us, it's important to know that your safety is first, so we can guarantee you a safe journey. All right, sounds good?
Yeah.
Excellent, family, excellent. So as you can see here, this is basically the starting point of the tour. Here we have different types of machineries and utilities that we were using back in the 19th century when our company Brugal was founded. Yes, now as you see, family, everything starts with some rum in particular, which is produced straight from the sugarcane plantation. You can see this plant over here, let me show you.
Yes, sugarcane.
This beautiful plant actually originated in Indonesia. So in the second trip of Christopher Columbus in 1493, he brought with him into the Caribbean. And it was here where the first plant of sugarcane plantation started to grow or germinated. Now, as you see, this plant can grow really tall, requires around 6 months to a year to reach maturity. So normally from there, it's cut down by hand with machete, and then it's taken down to the mills to be processed. But of course, back in the 19th century, when Brugal, our company, was founded, we used this machine over here called the trapiche, which was used back in the day to press and extract the juice out of the sugarcane plantations.
Okay.
And this one was operated with draft animals, so the animals would go around spinning the wheels in circles.
Yeah.
And in the middle, exactly, they feed the sugarcane in the middle, and then they extract the juice. The juice will then come down into a cooking pot like the one down there, and then later they boil it with fire. That's how they get the sugar to be crystallized on the top, and the other part becomes molasses or treacle, which is basically the raw material for the production of rum in Brugal. Now, this is the first machine introduced in the 1700s. Later on in the 1900s, the metal trapiche was introduced. You can see behind you that black metal machine in the back. That machine family was introduced in 1957, so since then we have the resources to make the production of sugar and molasses a lot faster and of course a little bit more efficient. Now today, for the production of the alcohol, our distillery is situated in another city of the island called San Pedro de Macorís. So basically from San Pedro we receive here every day 75,000 liters of alcohol in tank trucks. So what we do here is just the aging process and the bottling process altogether. In this facility we have the bottling plant, which of course you're going to see later on in the tour. Okay? We're going to keep going out to the second floor upstairs, and there we're going to know a little bit more about the history of the family Brugal, how everything starts from 1888 until today. So of course, in case if you want to take pictures or if you have any questions, you can do it along the way. All right? Sounds good?
Sounds good.
You have your own sugarcane plantation?
Yes. Today we have our own sugarcane plantations. They're situated in the southeast corner of the island, in a place called Central Romana. That's in the southeast.
We do have them as well.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, sugarcane is actually a very old plant.
Camarons? Sugarcane? Camarons? How do you call this?
Depending what you call them here, Toro Samu. These are oxes. Yes.
We call them carabaos.
Carabaos. Very good. Yeah, this one has like a hub home,
Yes.
just like a cow.
Oh yeah, you're right. Like that thing.
No, image stabilization. That's why it held so long off to buy one. That's thank you. Okay. Hello. Hello. Aha, what is
Okay, family, so let me show you right here. On this wall, we have the family members of Brugal, which have kept the business going from start to finish. Don Andres was born in Catalunya, Spain, in a town called Sitges. So when he was young, he actually went to Cuba. And in Cuba, is where he learned the art of distillation, how to produce a main rum. But what happens is that after spending some time in Cuba, the first revolution broke out in there. So Don Andres needed to flee out of the island. That's when he decided to come to the Dominican Republic. And in Puerto Plata, he founded our business together. Don Andres was a very busy man. He had around 15 children. Yeah, he was very busy.
There was no television.
The same woman or
Yes, the same one.
But here we see only two.
It's my idol.
Yeah, he's your idol. I'm mine too. Now, but only a handful of those kept the business going. The most prominent was the second generation. Don't want to be yet. Alright? Now, family, please, over here in the fifth generation, you can see we have the first lady to be a master blender in the whole family.
Oh, yeah.
And along with Gustavo and Miguel are the ones that run the business in the family.
They're the latest.
Yes, they live here in Puerto Plata, so basically they come here every day to supervise the production of rum from start to finish. So everything is done by the fifth generation of master blenders, family members of Brugal.
Until next generation.
Exactly, yes. Please welcome, please.
Okay.
Yes, so another round right here.
Oh, sick.
Clever. So family, remember, as I said at the beginning, our distillery for the production of the alcohol is situated in another city of the island called San Pedro de Macorís. So what I'm going to show you now is what happens in there every day. This is the fermentation. Yes, the fermentation and distillation process of the alcohol from start to finish. This is our raw material, molasses. Molasses is a very thick and sweet product. This one has 50 to 65% pure sugar, doesn't have alcohol yet. What we need to do next is ferment this with yeast. Yeast is a very tiny microorganism, it's alive and hungry, so the yeast gets all of the sugar in the molasses, and then after 40 hours of fermentation, turns this molasses into mash. Now mash is basically like a wine with 8% of alcohol. You see it's more liquid now. From here, we need to dilute it or mix it with water from the mountains in the island, and then we put everything in evaporation columns where we extract the good alcohol from the bad. And then we clean the mash and turn it into a phlegma. Now, phlegma is a chemical product with around 87 to 90% pure alcohol. This in some countries is called moonshine, which is a very heavy alcohol. Yes. Now you see, this alcohol produces a lot of bubbles. These bubbles we call it congeners, which is basically what produces hangover and headache. So we need to clean this thing out in a second distillation column that takes all of these congeners, but the alcohol will go to a higher percentage. In this case, 95%. But this one over here is less heavy and more clean, so at the end produces less bubbles, and it's ready for the production of the rum in the factory. Now, this is the alcohol that comes every day from San Pedro in tanker trucks into this plant. 75,000 liters of this alcohol every day. In here, we need to mix it with water, once again, to lower down the percentage of alcohol back to 65%, and then from there starts the aging process in the barrels. So as I mentioned, many of our barrels in here were used from the beginning for something else, whether for whiskey or for wine. And thanks to this, the rum will get more darker through time. So everything starts colorless like this, but as it ages, gets darker, softer, smoother, and better. Good to know for sipping, drinking pure. But in here, Dominican Republic, this is just for washing the mouth. Want to wash the mouth? I mean, you know what they say, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, so no problem. So speaking about 5 o'clock somewhere, family, let's go to the bar, have a shot. How about that?
Okay.
Sounds better?
Only one shot?
Well, 2 shots.
You know. One is free, right?
Well, actually, yes, both of them are free.
I'm not gonna. It's fine.
Warehouse. You can see we have different barrels.
Okay, I'm not going to. I don't want to try.
Let me show you something over here, please. Here we have 2 different types of barrels for the aging of rum. Here we have European red oak or wine barrel from Spain. It means that this one was used at the beginning for aging Jerez and sherry, wine barrels from Spain, right? And that one is American wine oak or a whiskey barrel from Jack Daniels. So this one was used for aging whiskey at the beginning. So each barrel will give the different characteristics, different personality, and different aroma to the rum refining process, as you can see on the bottles over here on this wall. This is basically the aging process from 1 year all over to 8, from left to right. As I mentioned, the darker it gets, the more age is going to be, and better for sipping and drinking beer. At the end, we have these 3 last bottles. At the bottom says 7 to 8 years, which is basically the aging process in those barrels. And of course, the ones that you're going to be tasting now in the bar, as well have 8 years.
Who is Anna's famous brand? You don't do Bacardi.
The most popular? Well, I can say the most popular we have here is Extra Viejo, the one with the net.
All right.
Yes.
Extra Viejo.
Yes, this is the most popular in the island of New Francis.
Viejo is
Extra old.
Extra old, exactly. Extra old. So here normally we have these 2 kinds of rums. They have different labels, Extra Viejo and XP, but they have both the same aging, 8 years, and the same percentage of alcohol, 37.5. But there is a difference, right? The Extra Viejo was aged only on whiskey barrel for 8 years, and XP was aged 3 years in whiskey barrel, and then 6 to 8 years in wine barrel. So this is what we call a blended rum between 2 kinds of oak barrels.
Oh, okay.
Since it's blended, but this one's going to be a lot smoother, softer, and sweeter. Once you swallow it, won't burn that much compared to the Extra Viejo in taste. That's why we do actually have a saying in a factory that the Extra Viejos are coffee in the mornings, and the XP is the tea for the night. But you know what? At noon, we drink a both together, so it's really matter. Let's try them both. So let's start with the Extra Viejo. That's the darkest one. Really dark in color.
Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
You came to the wrong place.
Probably 5, 6 people will.
No,
Not everybody.
I'm
Only
not.
6 bottles.
Yeah.
How many bottles?
I'm not gonna.
You have to drink the bottle. So how many glasses?
just very little.
Just a drum.
One.
Just a
Yeah,
drum.
that's it.
That's it. He's just doing it that much.
Public place, if you want to
Is
take a shot,
that gonna cure my headache?
Because only a little bit. Everyone.
the flow and everything. Yes, yes. This is the medicine. So trust me, this is the medicine place. The ones that want to be tasted, please come forward. Smell it, put it in your mouth, let it rest in there for a couple of seconds. It's just good. Yeah, it's actually very good. Tastes just like this. Extra Viejo. The first one. This is the coffee in the mornings.
I'm drunk already.
No,
Just looking at it.
no. It's too early to get drunk.
Lalayan na kita. Immediate. Ay, supa.
A little bit.
It's good. This is good.
It's very good. Want some more?
Yeah, it's good.
You want some more?
She wants a whole bottle.
Yes. It cleans everything. Yeah. This is the medicine.
They like it from cold. Yeah, it's
Very good.
Oh,
So family, that's the first shot. That's the first shot. The second one is going to be XP. Now, XP is a lot smoother and sweeter, like coffee. But the first one is Extra Viejo.
the stronger one.
The softer one is XP. The second one down. Yes.
I throw this one?
Just put it here. Just put it over here. Sorry.
No, don't go.
Spirit of
Then we'll go to you.
Mas lighter yung isa.
So this is a lot lighter. XP is a lot lighter and sweeter.
No? Okay, good.
Hindi isa. Mas masarap yung isa.
Oh,
Yung premier nila eh.
oh, okay.
Pero mahal lang ako.
Yung like mixture, yeah.
Why not? Water? Take water. Yes. Oh, this is water for us. Getting set. So family, as I mentioned, they have the same aging, the same percentage of alcohol. 8 years, the same 1.5. Only difference is the blend. So this is only age of whiskey barrel, Extra Viejo. And XP is age 3 years in whiskey and then 6 to 8 years in wine. So this is a blend of wine. That's why this is a lot smoother and sweeter compared to the Extra Viejo.
If you buy them, it's question how much.
This US, and this is $12 US.
So which one is stronger? This one?
Extra viejo.
No, actually they have the same age, 8 years. They have the same percentage. Only difference is the blend.
What is your question?
Well, in flavor this one. Yes.
Extra
Where do you
viejo.
get those bottles? Where do you buy them?
This barrel from here comes from Jack Daniels. That's a
Oh.
from United States.
Oh, you do just
United States, US.
Yeah.
I can afford it.
Stitch side.
Really?
This side.
Yes, indeed.
So you have that in your store?
Yeah, we have many in our stores.
Which side?
Oh, this room? Yeah, different stores we can actually find it the same. And it's going to be a lot expensive. Here is cheap.
Duty free.
Yes. So only now we're going to pass by the bottling plant outside. We're going to see the machinery, but in that area, photos and videos.
Oh.
In case if you want to buy a bottle, 2 bottles, or a mango tree, you can do it, no problem. But you have to drink it and eat it in Dominican Republic.
Oh yeah, customs.
What past the immigration?
Oh yes, yes, it's going to be a problem. Very good.
Oh.
So here we have the store in case if you want to buy something, and the restrooms in case if you want to change the gasoline. Very good. Okay, I just want to come. Thank you. Very much. Thank you for the visit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is what we saw. $10 each.
Okay, that's not bad.
This is the extra viejo, the $10 one. You want
That was a good tour. I like that tour. Really nice. Yep. Thank you.